For centuries, it has been kept in a place of secrecy, known only to a select few. It is a book so rare, so profound, that it has the power to shatter everything you thought you knew about the universe. This isn't just an ancient manuscript. It's a spiritual blueprint, a lost chapter of creation, and a guide to worlds beyond our comprehension. Welcome, truth seekers, to Biblical Mysteries. Today we are embarking on an unprecedented journey into an ancient Ethiopian text, Janjewa Qedamawi. This is the very first time this book is being revealed to the world in this detail. We'll not only explore its literal text, but we'll connect its revelations to other ancient wisdom, from Gnostic gospels to modern spiritual traditions. This is more than just a video, it's an expedition. So get comfortable, turn off all distractions, and prepare to enter a new dimension of understanding. Our journey begins at the absolute beginning. The book of Janjewa Qedamawi does not open with a void or a chaotic state, but with the eternal, singular presence of God. The text makes it clear that before anything, before the stars, before the suns, and before the worlds, God was in his unity. The name given to him is not simply the familiar God, but a deeper, more ancient title, El-Shaddai. This name, Janjewa Qedamawi explains, signifies a God who is both omnipotent and completely self-sufficient. He is the all-powerful and the all-satisfying. He is not defined by what he creates. Rather, what he creates is a reflection of who he is. This concept of a divine singularity at the beginning of time is a profound spiritual and philosophical idea. In many mystical traditions, from Kabbalah to Sufism, the ultimate reality is described as an undifferentiated oneness, a pure state of being before it differentiates into a manifested universe. The Janjewa Qedamawi aligns with this, but it adds a crucial active element, the logos, or the word. The text states, "From his word, the heavens, the suns, the moons, the worlds, and the stars were created." This aligns with the opening of the Gospel of John. "In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God." But Janjewa Qedamawi provides a deeper, more alchemical understanding of this process. The Word of God is not just a command, it is the creative force itself. It is the divine thought that becomes tangible reality. The very first act of this divine logos, according to Janjewa Qedamawi, was the stretching out of the heavens. It says, God said, "Let us create the heavens with knowledge. Let us prepare them with wisdom, and let us shape them with understanding." This isn't a singular act. The text describes a meticulous, purposeful creation. It's an act of divine engineering, a threefold process involving knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Psychologically, we can see this as a reflection of our own creative process. We first have a conceptual idea, knowledge. Then we figure out how to do it, wisdom. And finally, we execute it, understanding. This ancient text suggests that our own creativity is a miniature reflection of the divine creative process. From a single primordial canvas, God divided the heavens into 12 distinct parts. But from these, he chose and blessed 7, which would exist forever as a testament to his power. Each of these 7 heavens was given a unique appearance, a distinct color, and its own light. The text describes them as shining with an inner radiance, and their praise to God echoes as the sound of thunder throughout the cosmos. This isn't just a physical phenomenon, it's a spiritual one. The very fabric of the heavens is imbued with the praise and glory of their Creator. Having just explored the divine singularity and the threefold process of creation, we now delve into the very building blocks of the universe, the 4 foundational worlds that give rise to all of existence. The text reveals that these worlds were not created in our heaven, Eor, but in the highest of all heavens, the 7th heaven, known as Šadaya. This name, Janjewa Qedamawi explains, means the place of divine manifestation, or the abundance of God. The fact that these worlds are located in the highest heaven is deeply significant. It implies that all of creation, from the smallest grain of sand to the mightiest star, is an emanation of the divine. There is no separation between the spiritual and the material. As the text states, these worlds are the foundation of all creation. They are the primordial source of everything we see, touch, and feel. The first of these worlds is Koreb, the world of fire, But this is not just any fire. The text describes it as a living fire, a source of all energy, light, and passion. In spiritual traditions, fire is often a symbol of divine energy, of purification, and of the spirit. The Janjewa Qedamawi confirms this, suggesting that every fire on every world is a direct echo of Koreb. It also resonates with the concept of prana or chi in Eastern philosophies, the vital life force that flows through all things. Koreb is not just an element, it is the divine force of life itself. Next we encounter Dulalew, the world of earth. This is the source of all matter, all substance, all solidity. The text explains that from this world, the physical bodies of all living things were formed. It is the divine ground from which all creation springs. This echoes the biblical account of man being formed from the dust of the earth. But Dulalew is more than just a source of matter. It represents stability, grounding, and the potential for manifestation. It is the divine will to make the intangible tangible. Third, we have Nageb, the world of pure water. The Janjewa Qedamawi describes this as the source of all life, all fluidity, and all emotion. Water has always been a powerful spiritual symbol, representing cleansing, healing, and rebirth. In the biblical account of creation, the Spirit of God hovers over the waters. Nageb is the primordial, spiritual water, and all the water on every world, from the oceans to the blood in our veins, is a reflection of this pure divine source. This world also represents the fluidity of consciousness, the ability to adapt, and the spiritual cleansing that is necessary for growth. Finally, we have Azeb, the world of floating air. This is the source of all movement, all breath, and all thought. The text describes this as a world of pure spirit, unbound by form. The Hebrew word for spirit, ruach, also means wind or breath. This ancient text confirms this spiritual connection, suggesting that our very breath is a divine gift, a constant physical reminder of our spiritual nature. Azeb is the essence of life and communication. It is the divine thought that flows through all things, connecting us all on a spiritual and intellectual level. These four foundational worlds are not just elements. They are the active, dynamic engines of creation. They are the army of God in their purest form, a celestial force that maintains the order and balance of the universe. The Janjewa Qedamawi reveals that every aspect of our physical world, every fire, every stone, every drop of water, every breath of air, is a living testament to these four primordial worlds. They are the divine blueprint, and everything else is a reflection of their perfect, purposeful design. This understanding fundamentally alters our view of the world around us. It's not just a collection of random elements, it's a living, breathing, spiritual masterpiece. As we end this first episode, we are left with a new, profound understanding of the universe. We have explored the divine singularity in the foundational worlds, and we have only just begun to scratch the surface. In the next episode, we will begin our deep dive into our own heaven, and its 3 suns and 4 moons. We'll uncover a truth about our place in the cosmos that you will find both breathtaking and humbling. Be sure to subscribe to Biblical Mysteries so you don't miss our next video, and let me know in the comments below. Which of these foundational worlds resonated with you the most?